right. Good evening. My name is Timmy Vidaz, and I'm honored to be the Early College Scholars Program Coordinator here at William Monroe High School. I'm excited to be the first to kick off the night as we celebrate 19 outstanding students earning their associate's degree in general studies, as well as 2 outstanding students earning their uniform certificate of general studies. First off, I'd like to thank PVCC President Dr. Runyon, PVCC Vice President of Advancement and External Affairs, Mr. Harry Stillerman, and the many board members who play a huge role in making this event happen every year. Another thank you goes out to our very own Dr. Andrea Whitmarsh, our superintendent, for helping to continue the wonderful partnership between PVCC and Greene County Public Schools. This class of early college scholars will always hold a special place in my heart. As you all know, you all are my very first group of students since taking over as coordinator of this program. I spent many nights staring blankly at associate's degree checklists just to make sure everyone had all the classes you needed. I'm glad to say we made it to this point together. While this might not be our largest early college scholar class we've had, it's certainly not without its fair share of characters. I actually took a trip to the Giuseppe Center just last week looking for inspiration on what I might share about this class. I think because of its smaller size, this early college scholar class is uniquely close. For those that haven't been to the Giuseppe Center, this group spends hours together every day in the back lounge area. During this time, these students are challenging themselves in new subject areas like philosophy, sociology, religion, and whatever the heck biomedical ethics is. At least they're supposed to be working on classwork. If there's one thing this group has done, it's master the art of procrastination. I mean, time management. Some of you parents know a lot about that. From going over Spotify Wrapped playlists to playing way too many games of chess, this group has learned valuable lessons in how to balance fun and work. Remember these skills when you head off to college next year. You won't always have Miss Woodson to keep you on track. In all seriousness, I'm so proud of each of you and all that you've accomplished. If there's one thing I can encourage you with, it's to remember this time and to remember this moment. In a couple months, you'll be scattering all across the state, some of you across the country. I am so confident in the success of each of you because you've already proven you have what it takes to be successful in college. When doubt creeps in and you wonder if you're cut out for this whole college thing, remember that you undoubtedly belong because you've already been there before. Remember, you'll always be able to brag that you graduated from college before you graduated from high school. I encourage you to use that as your fun fact in every icebreaker game that you're forced into during your first few weeks on campus. Early College Scholar Class of 2025, I'm so proud of each of you and can't wait to see all that you accomplish. Now let's officially get the celebration started. I am pleased to welcome to the podium PVCC President Dr. Gene Runyon.
Good evening. It is an incredible honor to be here this evening to recognize and celebrate a group of truly remarkable students. While many students across the country will be walking across one commencement stage, you all will be walking across 2. And you are not only graduating from high school, but you're also earning college degrees and certificates at the same time. I think that deserves a round of applause. And at our commencement ceremony, we always, instead of having commencement speaker, we select 5 students to be student voices. And one of you will be one of the student voices. Alina, would you stand, please? Have a round of applause. Thank you. The partnership between Greene County Public Schools and Piedmont Virginia Community College is really a demonstration of our collective belief in the transformative power of education. Since the beginning of this partnership, almost 280 William Monroe High School students have earned an associate degree or uniform certificate of general studies and a high school diploma in the same year. This is absolutely remarkable. And this wouldn't be possible without a lot of people who've supported you along your way. Family and friends, we're so happy to be able to celebrate this moment with you. And then I'd also like to recognize some other individuals who have joined us this evening. And would you please hold your applause until I've made these introductions. Again, back at Timmy, we'd like to say thank you to Timmy and to Superintendent Whitmarsh. Joining us this evening, please stand, is Dr. Lee Keniston, our Vice President for Academic Affairs and Workforce Development, Dr. Andrew Renshaw, Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Scott Jeffrey, Vice President of Administrative Services, Kemper Steele, the Director of Dual Enrollment in Early College, academic deans, and Susan Brooks, Executive Director of Marketing, Brian Luckett, our Director of Development, other colleagues, and Nathan in the back doing some videotaping. So thank you all for your support. I'd also like to thank the Greene County community for making this possible. In 2011, the Board of Supervisors had a vision to bring a PVCC facility to Standardsville. This community stepped up in a remarkable way, raising over $1 million to create the Giuseppe Center. We remain grateful to Mark and Barbara Freed, Ethel Giuseppe, and donors from the community who helped to make this vision a reality. Students, tonight is about you. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Today, each of you are proof of those words. You just didn't dream, you believed. You're trailblazers, and you're setting an inspiring example for your peers, your families, and our communities. This experience has already given you something priceless, the knowledge that you're capable of extraordinary things. So on behalf of all of us at Piedmont Virginia Community College, congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Harry Stillerman, and I am the Vice President for Advancement and External Affairs at PVCC. And I want to begin by offering congratulations to all of the graduates and their families. I know that many of you probably came here in pouring down rain, and as I was driving in the rain today, I couldn't help but be reminded of the classic tune from the 80s by Timbuk 3 called "My Future's So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades." And I think, obviously, I hope you all have that sentiment tonight, thinking about your accomplishments. I think I speak for everybody in attendance tonight in saying how incredibly proud we are, graduates, to each of you for taking full advantage of the opportunities made available to you to get here to this point this evening. And we're delighted to have this special occasion to both recognize and celebrate your outstanding accomplishments. The Piedmont Virginia Community College Educational Foundation was established in 1982 to cultivate and provide financial and in-kind support for PVCC. Tonight, I am pleased to bring greetings on behalf of our Educational Foundation Board of Directors and to extend our congratulations to all of this year's graduates and their families. Please know that we look forward with great anticipation to following the many successes ahead for each of you as a result of both your William Monroe and your PVCC education. Today, the Educational Foundation plays a crucial role in promoting student success at PVCC, particularly through our annual scholarship program. The Educational Foundation manages about 100 unique scholarship funds, and over the last 3 academic years, we've awarded about $1.5 million to students. This would not be possible without the generous financial support that we receive from individuals and organizations in our community. When the early college program here at William Monroe was created, Greene County residents began an annual effort to ensure that that cost would not be a barrier for students who participate in this program. Each year, the Greene County community raises money to provide scholarships for William Monroe High School students with a financial need. Today, I'm proud to share that more than $165,000 has been raised from this effort, and the foundation has awarded 150 students more than $135,000, helping these students to complete 850 credit hours. I'd like to express again our sincere thanks to all of the generous individuals and organizations that have helped make this possible. And as we celebrate our graduates here tonight, I would ask you to consider sharing what an important program this Early College Scholars Program is in the community. We have information in the program about how people can make contributions, but as you leave here tonight, I would ask you to think about your friends and your families and your neighbors, and please tell anyone who will listen about the wonderful things that are taking place here at PVCC and at William Monroe, particularly with our Early college program. We believe this program provides a remarkable opportunity for folks to invest in the future of Greene County. Graduates, congratulations again on your outstanding achievements, and as PVCC alumni, we look forward to watching you lead the way and change the world. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Andrea Whitmarsh, Superintendent of the Greene County Public Schools. Dr. Whitmarsh will share more about the early college program and introduce our student speakers.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate our graduating seniors from William Rowe High School's Early College Scholars Program. This is such a special moment, and I'm proud to stand here and recognize everything our students have accomplished. It's amazing to think that when this program started in 2016, there were just 11 students in that first group. And here we are tonight celebrating our 10th group of graduates, with 19 of you earning your Associate of Science degrees and 2 earning the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. That's really something to be proud of. I want to take a minute to thank the many people who have helped this program make this program possible. We've all said thanks, everyone who's spoken tonight. That's because it's such a monumental effort to be able to provide these opportunities to you. Our community donors who supported the scholarships, our families, our educators, and everyone who supported you along the way. I'd like to thank parents and families. You've been the cheerleaders, the motivators, sometimes the hey, get that assignment done people when it mattered most. Thank you for being there for our students and your children. Students, you didn't get here by accident. You've worked hard. You've balanced college classes, high school classes, sports, jobs, clubs, volunteer work, caring for family members, and somehow you still made it here to graduation. That takes determination, time management, and a whole lot of grit. And it's definitely worth celebrating. So let's give yourselves a round of applause. A special shout out to Mr. Stillerman and Dr. Runyon for their leadership and support of this program, and to the memory of Ms. Giuseppe, whose vision and generosity continue to impact all of us through the Giuseppe Center. Mr. Vidaz, thank you. In your first year, you've done a fantastic job with your organization of the entire program, making sure everyone had what they needed and helping you guys day to day. I would also like to thank Mr. Wimmer for your leadership and support of these students, not only in this program, but in their high school program as well. We want to recognize some tremendous achievements in this group. Shiloh Thompson earned a full tuition presidential scholarship to Sweetbriar College, and Ryan Mannion was awarded a 3/4 tuition Batten Honors College scholarship to Virginia Wesleyan University. Let's give them a round of applause. Nine of you are also graduating from the finishing with the certificate from the Blue Ridge, Virginia Governor's School. That is no small feat. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm so excited to see where your journeys are taking you next. Every single one of you is heading to college, and you're going to some amazing schools like Virginia Tech, William & Mary, JMU, University of Virginia, VCU, Bridgewater College, and Auburn University, just to name a few. Whether you're staying close to home or you're going a little further, you're bringing with you the skills, knowledge, and determination that you've gotten here. But beyond the awards and the degrees, what really stands out is who you've become. Young adults who know how to juggle responsibilities, stay focused on your goals, and push through challenges. You've already proven you can handle college-level work while you're still in high school, so just imagine what you can do next. As you close this chapter and step into your next one, my advice is simple. Keep making choices that leave doors open for you. Stay curious, stay determined, and don't be afraid to take the next step forward. We're all so proud of you, so on behalf of Greene County Public Schools, congratulations on everything you've achieved and everything you're about to accomplish. So at this time, I would like to invite our first student speaker, Edie French, to the stage to share a few words.
Hi. Again, my name is Edie French, and I'm just going to share, some of my experience and how this program has really helped me. 4 years ago, if you had told me I'd be standing here today having completed college classes while still in high school, I would have laughed and then panicked. But now looking back, I can confidently say that choosing to be a PVCC student during high school was one of the best decisions that I made. It challenged me, changed me, and taught me so much more than just academics. If I had to redo the past 4 years, I would absolutely make the same choice. Taking on the challenge of college classes while still in high school taught me valuable lessons and helped me form new relationships. School isn't just about grades and textbooks, it's also about the connections you make and the life lessons you carry with you. One of the most rewarding parts of this experience has been the relationships that I've built. I've built stronger bonds with the people who encouraged, challenged, and supported me, whether it was classmates lending a hand or professors supporting you both in and outside of the classroom. Some of these people that I have been in this program with have become the closest people in my life. At the same time, I developed life skills that will help me in the future: time management, independence, and strong communication. These classes pushed me, and I had to figure out how to balance everything going on in my life, whether it's, academics, extracurriculars, and my social life. This made time management, it wasn't optional, it was a necessity. And along the way, I had to meet deadlines on my own and meet professors' high expectations, and that taught me independence as well. At first, this independence caused me to become a better communicator. At first, even sending an email, made me nervous, but now I can write emails, make phone calls, have one-on-one conversations, and even speak in front of an audience, even though I'm still a little nervous doing so. But another important lesson that I've learned is no one is perfect all the time. It's not possible. You can't always get the straight A's. Yes, you can aim for them, and yes, that's good, but walking out of class knowing that I tried, that's what makes me feel accomplished. I struggled with some classes, like the biomedical ethics that Mr. Verdaz was talking about, but I pushed through, and even though I did not earn the A, I still finished the class strong, and that mattered just as much. Whether it was an A, a B, or any grade, I still made it through. And so these classes taught me to embrace the challenges, because when you're challenged, you grow. And life won't always give you the choice to avoid hard things. But by choosing these challenges now, you can learn to adapt when life throws the unexpected at you. I now see failure and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Struggling doesn't make you weak, it makes you stronger. You just have to push through to the other side. And now we've all pushed through, and we're about to walk through to the other side as we graduate next Monday. I've grown so much these past few years, and even if you don't believe it, you have too. I'm stronger, more confident, and more excited than ever to see what comes next, not just for me, but for all of us. And I'll always be grateful for the experiences, the lessons, and especially the people who helped shape this journey. Thank you.
Next, I would love to invite our next student speaker up to the stage, Landon Fry.
Hello, everybody. My name is Landon Fry. Many of you already know me, but for those of you who don't, I'm another student here, just like everyone else who went through this program. Before I start my speech, I want to thank everyone here for allowing me to give this speech, for everyone in the audience who's here listening to me, everyone who allowed me to do this, and for you all that pushed me through this. I appreciate that. Now I want to talk about two of my most prominent positive experiences within this program. First, I'll talk about the things that we were exposed to, the things we got to learn about, and then second, the amazing teachers that we got to learn under. So first, I want to talk about the learning opportunities that we were given. Just in general, we've been given the opportunity to learn about so many different things. Whether it's about how humans came to be in biology class, or how this country came to be in history, how we function as individuals in psychology, or how to give speeches in public speaking. There's so much that we have been exposed to that helps us throughout our life. These things have helped us so much. Like, one of my best examples is criminal justice. Taking that class has allowed me to know my rights as a person. And so I know that if I get pulled over or anything like that, I know how to handle it and that I know what my worth is. And furthermore, psychology has helped a lot, knowing how our brains work, and that has helped me motivate myself in so many different ways. These things will also help us in the future, for sure. For example, I want to use my experience in biology class to get a job in the future, and hopefully in the biology field. And also, local government, that class helped me learn how to be an active member of my society and how to be a part of it and make sure that what I want is expressed. There are many things that we've learned. I am sure that they help us now and they will continue to help us throughout our lives. Second, I wanted to talk about some of our wonderful teachers and the roles they've had in our lives. These teachers have been wonderful for many reasons, with one notable way being that they made it fun to learn. It can be very slept upon, how important having fun is in the classroom. You think about it, and it's supposed to be this serious thing, but being able to have fun really engages the students, and that's very important to us. My favorite experience of this was Mr. Coles. Every day was a very fun experience with him, just wondering what he would say to make us laugh, and it was always very surprising what he would say. My personal favorite is between classes before it started. I remember he was walking down the hall, and we have no context for what he was saying, like why he was saying this, but we could hear him yell, "I don't care about the Arts Fest. People need to learn U.S. history." And to this day, I don't know who he was yelling that at, but very important that we learn U.S. history. And this is just one example of how our teachers laughed with us and got us to enjoy learning. Another notable reason why we loved our teachers is because they engaged in our learning. I cannot think of a single teacher who didn't love the topic that they taught. Their engagement in our learning is, in my opinion, is best shown by Ms. Vara and how she responded to my many questions. Every day with Ms. Vara's class, I would ask at least 5 questions. And that's every single day for however many days. That's a lot of questions. And somehow she answered every single one with all the enthusiasm that I gave. She never made me feel bad for having those questions, and instead used them as experiences to teach us all of how asking those questions were good and elaborating on the questions that I had. Another way that our teachers were really great was that they saw us as individual people and taught and showed us that we matter as individuals. They showed interest in who we were and what we did and what we enjoyed. And my favorite example of this is Mr. Berry, who I remember in many instances would ask us about how our sports are going, how anything we enjoyed is going. And I can tell you, any of the sports people here know that he would, every single day that you had a competition, he would make sure he knows what time it is, if he could go, how it went afterwards, and he deeply cared about us. And he was just one example of how our teachers cared deeply about us as people. And so in those 3 ways, our teachers went above and beyond, and we can't thank, I speak as a whole for all of us, we can't thank you guys enough. In conclusion, this cohort program has been life-changing for us. It has allowed us to satisfy our curiosities under these wonderful teachers and how much they cared about these topics, the topics that we will now use throughout our lives, cannot be expressed how important that is. Because of this program, I can confidently say that we students will leave high school with confidence and experience. And while leaving it may be bittersweet, I'm sure that we'll all be able to look back and be proud of what we've accomplished. Thank you.
Thank you, Edie, and thank you, Landon, for sharing those words. That was wonderful. Now, at this time, I'm super excited to individually recognize each of these graduates. As I announce your name, please come to the stage, and each graduate will receive a stole that they will wear not only at PVCC graduation, but also at William Monroe graduation to indicate that they have accomplished being an early college scholar. So we are going to start with, yes, you will enter the stage here and exit here to my left, your right. We are going to start with Briar Ayler. Briar will be attending Virginia Tech in the fall. Next, we have Aiden Dumas. Aiden will be attending Bridgewater College in the fall. Next, we've got Carmen Fisher. Carmen will also be attending Virginia Tech in the fall. Next, we've got Riley Fix. Riley will be attending James Madison University. Next, we've got Edith French. And Edie will be attending Lee University in the fall. Landon Fry. And Landon will be attending Bridgewater. Yep, Bridgewater. As you can see on your programs, it was a last-minute decision. Next, we've got Catherine Gishbogger. And Kat will be attending Virginia Commonwealth University in the fall. And Diego Lewis. And Diego was also still deciding, but I think we settled on Old Dominion, is that right? Yep. Old Dominion University in the fall. And Ryan Mannion. As we already heard tonight, Ryan will be attending Virginia Wesleyan University on a sweet scholarship in the fall. Jade Martin. And Jade will also be attending Virginia Commonwealth University in the fall. Olivia Ney. Olivia will be attending James Madison University. And Vera Kenichi. Varick will be attending Virginia Military Institute. Alina Peffer. And Alina will be attending the University of Virginia. Madison Siebert. And Madison will be attending Arizona State University. Kayla Schaller. And Kayla will also be attending Virginia Commonwealth University. Riley Shiflett. Riley will be attending the College of William and Mary. And Shiloh Thompson. As we already heard, Shiloh will be attending Sweetbriar College. And lastly, we're going to honor 2 students that are earning their Uniform Certificate of General Studies. First, we have Kimia Ranavard. Kimia will be attending Radford University. And last but certainly not least, we have Isabella Strickland, who is no longer undecided and will be attending Auburn University. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our graduates. And congratulations to all the parents as well, because I know this does not happen without you guys and all of your support. So at this time, that concludes our ceremony here in the PAC. Students, we're going to hold back just a few more minutes and try to take one group photo here on the stage if possible, but the rest of the family and friends can make their way to the cafeteria for some light refreshments. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight.